And we're live. Welcome to BattleCOM Season 2, Episode 5. Let's get to know everybody who is here. Hello, Battlers! How are you? I'm still hearing an echo. I'm not sure where it's from, but we're powering through. This is the way it's going to be. Is everybody excited? I'm glad I don't know if Rodney's frozen or if he's just not moving. There we go. It was, the little death stare. I wasn't sure what was happening. It was just a tad crazy. We're going on with the BattleCOM show. As I said, this is Season 2, Episode 5. We have got our mashup games. Say hello if you're watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Just post in the comments where you're watching from. It is always good to see your comments. We have the starting soon. Here is all of our battlers. The fantastic Rodney Ramsey is right there. You'll see him in the middle square on the side. We have Serag Meletian, who's at the top on the left-hand side. Yes. Scott Andrew Carter, second from the bottom. And competing. She's competing today. It is the fantabulous, the many hat wearing, the super fragilistic. I don't know what other superlatives to be using, because this is my person. It's not my person. Like, no, that's not good. It is the person who actually helps me put together this entire show. The big round of applause for Erica Taddeo. We got people tuning in. Tim Rocliffe is saying howdy. Sean Griffin, hello from DC. Is it Mariana or is it? Yes, that is an I. Mariana Taddeo. Is there not anyone watching from their coach? No one seems to be watching from the coach, or at least they haven't said it. Denny Leger is also in there. Hello, everyone. We've got a cat has been represented, a cartoon has been represented, and two people of two different genders have been represented. I think we're off to a very good, diverse start. How's everybody doing?
Good. Great.
Checking with our battlers.
Doing good.
Awake.
Mason Terry is saying hello. Yeah, I know. I mean, it is 8 p.m. It's too early in the morning for people to be yelling at you at this time.
I don't know what time is anymore. So
it is. That is
doesn't exist.
Never did. It never did. Right on. Right.
It is it is a construct. Tim Rocliffe is saying he's in his wife's home using my daughter's pandemic school desk.
Show up.
I'm just picturing somebody those old school desks and the knees just all. I'm so old. I remember those desks that were made for kids. It was awkward for children to sit at, and no one.
Paul, stop talking about children's knees.
Okay, moving on. Those are our battlers. I'm Paul Ash, and I think it's time to get an idea what our battlefields will be. Our battlefields today are, can you set them up to fight? Who are you calling second place? And did you bring a knife to a gunfight? So those are the hints to what the battles will be. Let's take a look also at this one is Quote the Mashup. So this is an audience game. We're going to show you an image. Erica, do you want to explain it or you want me to explain? I'll explain. Oh,
however you want, Paul. You're the boss who doesn't pay me, but that's okay.
Sean Griffin. Well, we're not making money yet, but the plan is to, and that's probably a good point to mention it. If you want to see Erica paid, remember to donate to the show. Sean Griffin is saying that was a weird flex from Tim Rocliffe, but it's okay. Let's see. So this is Quote the Mashup. We're going to show you a mashup picture, and then you have to come up with the quote that should be underneath it. Here's our first mashup today.
Right, we already have it. I'm going to remove that then. Hang on, how do I do that?
Which one do you want to remove?
That one.
There we go.
I jumped the gun a little bit. Sorry, y'all.
You jumped the gun. So this is the mashup. There's obviously a Lord of the Rings and a little Lilo and Stitch. Let's see how we're going now. Oops, that's the wrong button to push on. It is time now to find our first battlefield. Are you ready for the first battlefield? Battlers, we're getting started here. Remember to hit like. You people are watching. You're all excited. You're psyched. You ready to go? I saw Scott's beard move.
I swear.
Here we are with the new way of introducing our battlefields.
Hey there, BattleCOM fans. This is friend of the show, Dr. Sean Griffin, coming to you from Washington, D.C. with your next battlefield.
O'Brien John Jack from Twitter asks, a major studio gives you a $100 million budget for your first film, but it has to be a versus film. Which two characters do you match up? Good luck, Battlers.
There we are. That is the battlefield. The battlers had time to prepare on this. Let's find out who our first two battlers are. They are Erica Taddeo with their choice of Loki and Mary Poppins, and a little bit of the... I guess the government has been interfering with this because they've messed up my graphics, because it's Serag Meletian with RoboCop versus Antifa. So, Serag, you are first second to the screen, first to the battle. Serag, it is your battle with the positive round. Positive. All right, first.
Paul. Thank you, Paul. Well, imagine, if you will, a bunch of Antifas just destroying and desecrating a Walmart superstore. And this poor superstore is just being it's just, windows are all smashed in, and who but to save it other than RoboCop to come in there and shoot Antifa in the dick and balls as he does. And it's going to be the only movie that has an ending depending on what party you follow. So if you're voted Republican, you're going to see RoboCop win. If you voted Democrat, you're gonna see Antifa win. So it's actually a beautiful, one of the first things to ever, one of the first films to ever do that, and it's gonna be on HBO Max, of course. I yield my time. Thank you,
Erica. It's Mary Poppins and Loki.
All right, so I know that Disney probably already has this in the works. For all I know, they're already deep into post-production on Mary Poppins versus Loki, and it's going to drop on Disney Plus next week. But if it doesn't, you heard it here first. And Disney, I would like my money. Anyway, that said, Loki's the god of mischief. And if you think about it, really, who is more mischievous than just a hot mess child? And I feel like there is no one more qualified to handle him than someone like Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins doesn't take shit from anyone, but she does it in such a nice way. Watch out, Loki.
All right, that's not it. This is the thing. To vote, Tim was asking, how do we vote? It's easy. Just go to slido.com. The event code is #BCOM0205. You can enter your votes there, and let us easily take a look at the votes coming in. Already, Erica has got the only votes that are in. So remember, it's slido.com, event code BCOM0205. We get the live voting action coming in. Tim, you've been told, but thank you for reminding me to tell everybody else. There it is.
Shouldn't there be no bar for Serag since it's 0%? Oh, there you go.
There it is. It was a hollow bar. That's all it was. It was a place to be filled up. Just like my soul.
Aww. It's okay, Paul. Someday
I'll be a real boy. So the votes are coming in. They're a little bit slow to come in. Oh, we're getting... Erica has pulled ahead.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait, we're getting some distractions. Oh, Rodney, come on, you got it. Yes.
Oh
no.
Oh no. We can't vote. If Rodney was getting votes at this point, I think he may have just won on cuteness factor alone.
Oh, you came too soon, dude. God damn it.
You gotta pay him
you still
twice,
got another
Rodney.
kid, right, Rodney?
Yeah. All right, I think we're about to call that. You want to give us a countdown, Erica?
Sure. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and by popular demand, geek.
That is going to Erica. Erica has won that first point.
You see, look, Apollo. Erica just whooped Serag's ass. Yes.
Yeah. I'm what they call enhancement talent.
So that was the positive round where the battlers got to be positive about their own choice. Now they have to be negative about the opponent's choice. Since Serag lost, Serag is going first on the negative round, being negative about Mary Poppins and Loki.
The real negative is that you got two tricksters really in the same. You got no one playing the straight man, if you will. There's just too much chaos in this film, And you know, and not to toot my own horn. I know I can't speak about my topic, but at least there's law and order in my pick, you know. And I think if people want that, you know, I'm just saying that's the better option, maybe. But you know, there's just too much going on in your film, Erica. I'm sorry, I just can't get behind it, you know. Thank you. I yield my time.
Erica.
Too much going on.
Too
much. We were talking about like a very large, used to be a man and is now a robot, versus, I don't know, probably thousands of people, if not like hundreds of millions, if the lies spread by a certain person whose name rhymes with Donald are to be believed. You know, there are just caravans and caravans of them coming in. Like, that's going to be a really long movie if you have to watch. If you got to watch RoboCop just dick punch like 17 billion people, which I know that's more people that live on Earth, but Donald Trump would have you believe that is how many Antifas there are. 17 billion, possibly.
For the record, he wouldn't dick punch, all right? He would shoot them in the dick and balls.
All right. The round is over. The round is over.
I'm just saying. I just want to be clear.
The voting is open. It is the same app you can go into, Slido.com, and it's hashtag BCOM0205. Do your votes. Do your votes for is Loki versus Mary Poppins too busy? Oh, look at that! Both of them went up at the same time. Votes are coming in. Oh, this is gonna be close. We have over half the amount of votes already in that we had last time. Let's see the votes. This has been a difficult choice. That rhyme was really something. Definitely have to agree. You know, remember also, you're not voting for who's right. You're voting for who's most entertaining. Because we've learned from Fox News, it's not about being right. Erica is pulled out into the lead. We're going to be counting this down from a 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we are. Erica has won that round. She has managed to defeat Serag in 2 battles.
It's all good.
So we are going to be moving on to the next battle. Let's see if I can bring that up quick enough.
Hey, babe, you want to take him? I'm probably going to start dropping N-bombs. Babe? Okay. Oh, was I not on mute? Sorry.
That's a good dad. Our next battler. Whoa, hey, it's Rodney Ramsey himself with Bruce Lee versus the Bride. Facing off against Scott Andrew Carter with Freddy Krueger and Atticus Finch.
You did it for the photo, you bastard. You did it for the picture.
Surprisingly, none of the battlers had suggested which photo to send. Scott, being the second one to the screen, is going to be the first one to battle on the positive round. Positive, Scott, about your choice. Oh, we're not hearing you, Scott.
No, that's worse.
I win by default.
Default.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Hey.
Hold it. Don't say it like that, because then we owe Verizon money.
Oh, that's fine. They're a good company, right?
They can get a percentage of what we get. Okay.
All right. So $100 million is not enough to make any sort of like action movie, but it is enough to make a thrilling legal drama. Just if you don't remember the backstory to Freddy Krueger, basically he was a child molester / murderer who was found not guilty on a technicality and then was burnt alive by the families of those kids that he killed. And I just want to tell that story of that legal case where Atticus Finch is defending a Freddy Krueger. He has to like battle his morality, ultimate good guy Atticus Finch. He has to go through that and defend Freddy Krueger. And basically Atticus Finch is the only defense attorney I know that isn't Matlock. So those two are in co-counsel in this movie with the other attorney in a legal dream team, his good friend and celebrity attorney, Robert Kardashian.
There we are. Rodney, it is now your shot being positive about your choice. You're currently muted. There we go.
Damn, that was something else, bro. I was gonna keep my movie simple. You know, it's the Bride versus Bruce Lee. You know, I was thinking kind of like a double impact kind of a thing. Van Damme versus Van Damme. You know, they're in the same uniform the whole time. You know what I mean? And then someone's like, "There's two of them," right? But I don't know. I don't know if they should be working together. I think at first they're trying to kill each other. You know what I mean? I think at first it's like one I think it should be like an hour and a half one fight scene, one shot too, just one shot, which is basically just them improvising and like actually beating each other up. And then by the end, man, porn. I mean, who wouldn't want to see Lee and Uma Thurman go at it? Keep the suits on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's just this one. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You know, we'll call it Thrill Bill. You know what I'm saying?
Vote. Let's see your votes.
Thrill. You could spell it with like the number 3 as well.
What I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yo, let's pitch this, bro. Let's pitch this.
I was in it when you had them fucking in costumes. That was there. Man.
The voting is open. You can start voting. I know these were supposed to be versus films.
And then 20 bill just because I like your idea so goddamn much.
We're seeing the votes come in, and I think the voting has been quick.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's tight. It is tight. Give it a countdown, Erica.
5, 4, 3, 2. I'm so nervous that I'm holding up the wrong number of fingers. 1. Done.
And that is hold it. Actually, did we see who that went to? That went to Rodney. Rodney has got the point. He's got the first point on that. That means Scott is going first on the negative round. Scott.
I, for one, actually would love to see that porno, but that's because I'm creepy and into feet. And I guarantee you that's all that porno is. It is Quentin Tarantino.
There we go. Rodney, you now get to be negative about Atticus Finch versus Freddy Krueger, which...
I don't know who Atticus Finch is. I have no idea who the guy is. I don't even know how to be negative. He's just a black and white dude. Like, I mean, like, what is he, an old sitcom guy? Like, what the fuck? Like, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Yes.
Why should I know him? Wait,
he's the protagonist in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, I didn't know that was a movie. Really?
Yes. Gregory Peck, one of the best acting performances ever.
Like 3/4 Armenian.
Well, then your idea double sucks, motherfucker. Because the book's always better than the movie. Number one, no wonder I didn't see that shit. Right? To Kill a Mockingbird was delightful. I'm sure the movie was garbage. All right, Freddy Krueger, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, they should do another remake because that last movie was garbage. That's all I got to say about that.
Voting is open.
The leaning back in the chair is like a win pose.
Voting is open. Voting is open on this one. I mean, personally, I'm all for giving Scott a pass for not making it a versus film because that's a team up film.
Yeah. But the V comes in the court documents. Usually the people versus somebody.
Freddy Krueger. So.
Yeah, I used my head on this one.
What's your favorite Freddy Krueger line?
Well, I just like the nursery rhyme, the 1-2, Freddy's coming for you. That's my favorite thing ever.
You ever see Dream Warriors?
Pardon?
You ever seen Dream Warriors? The Dream Warriors one when he's like messing with the kids in the mental institution?
No, I do not remember that.
No? Oh, man. There's one scene of this girl, she really wanted to be on television, and then he turns into the TV while she's watching it, grabs her head, picks it up, and like, welcome to prime time, bitch. And then he's like, best line ever.
Yeah, definitely remember that now.
Yeah.
All right, Sean Griffin is admitting that he doesn't know who Atticus Finch is either. And he's currently coming to us from D.C., Washington, D.C.
Are you schooled in America? Isn't this part of their curriculum down there?
No, he just works for NASA.
Oh, okay. Yes. All these unlearned people at NASA.
There we are. We're counting this one down from 3.
3, 2, 1. Beep.
All right, the negative round is over. It is gone to Scott, which means that we are going to have a free-for-all round. A free-for-all round. And Rodney, since you didn't score a point that time, you get to go first on free-for-all round. Free-for-all round, you get to be positive, you get to be negative, or just be entertaining, or possibly a roast attack upon your opponent.
All right. I'm gonna start calling your beard Atticus Finch because it sucks. All right. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I love me some of that good nightmare shit. All right. I love Elm Street. All right. I think you made a good choice there. Okay. I can't hate on that. All right. I love me some Freddy Krueger. Okay. I got a Freddy Krueger shirt. I think that's awesome. All right. I think maybe we should combine movies. I think it should be Freddy Krueger and Atticus Finch versus The Bride and Bruce Lee. And that could be part 3 of the film. You know what I mean? It'll be Nightmare on Bill Street. You know what I'm saying? It's already sold. It's already sold. You know what I mean? We'll get the director from Sharknado. Bam.
Scott Carter, your free-for-all round. Positive negative. Just be entertaining a roast attack upon your opponent.
Well, I'm not gonna roast Rodney. He's a dear friend. And also, before I chose this, my other choice was going to be Kramer versus Kramer versus Kramer versus Kramer, where Jim Kramer from Mad Money and Cosmo Kramer have to face off against Meryl Streep and Dustin Hoffman in custody for their shared child. But I just didn't know, when people don't know Atticus Finch is all, who's to say they're going to know the classic Kramer versus Kramer.
Was he in that too?
No. Yes. Well, sure. Let's go with Atticus Finch defended the male Kramer, who was better in that. I can't remember. Anyways, my movie was just based around.
All right, so let's hear your vote, audience.
I love that. I was really hoping Scott's gonna be like, I'm not gonna roast Rodney, but I will roast your kid. It just started like.
I thought you
Initially, I was going to, but then I was like, I don't know how to do this properly. It's just gonna come out mean.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I thought you were going for it.
All right, the votes are coming in.
All right, so while you're voting, audience, you can also send us your ideas for. Can I pull up that mashup image? Send us your title ideas for this. Do it if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, which I definitely am. And feel free, if you have any ideas for super fun matchup versus films, post those in the comments too. We'd love to read them at the end of this round.
And votes are in. How to vote? Just go to slido.com and the event code is BCOM, BCOM 0205. And you too will be able to vote on this round right here. The free-for-all round. I think we're going to have to start counting this one down.
I think it's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
a pity vote.
They're all
5
votes, Rodney.
Wow. All right, are we ready?
Yep.
All right, so 5, 4, get your votes in. 3, 2, 1, beep.
Beep. So the winner of that round is Scott. Oh, there we are. Congratulations, Scott. You have won the right to now battle against Erica. Just as a reminder, Erica's choice was Loki versus Mary Poppins, but she will be going first against Scott. Oh,
Ooh. Hang on. I think
all right, two of us are trying to do the same thing at the same time.
Hands off. I gotta prepare for this fight anyway, so you know.
There we are. Erica will get to go first on the positive round. So Erica.
All right, guys. So there was at least one Marvel movie where Loki was framed as the villain, as the bad guy. And all I'm saying is that, if you think Loki's bad, then you clearly have not heard Dick Van Dyke's accent. The sound of it is really quite atrocious.
Scott, you now get to be positive about your choice.
Well, first off, I want to say both me and Eric are doing this for the children with both our Gregory Peck and Dick Van Dyke references. That's for the millennials out there. But just all you have to do is picture my movie, just Gregory Peck handing Freddy Krueger his knife fingers and telling him to put it on, and then screaming at the jury, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit."
Vote. Get your votes in. Oh, how do I get that up there again? There it is. Get your votes in. So you're voting either for Erica being positive about her choice, Loki versus Mary Poppins, or Scott and being positive about their choice, Freddy Krueger versus Atticus Finch. Remember, you're not voting for who's right. You're voting for who's most entertaining.
Vote.
And welcome. We get a few new people viewing, so remember to say hi where you're watching from. Oh, look how tight this is. This is just tied up. Get your votes in. Make sure that we count your votes. You can go to slido.com, event code BCOM at 0205, BCOM 0205. That is how you vote. It's been a tight race. Look at this, neck and neck again. Whoa.
Ooh.
Someone
and
say something.
We've got some topics coming in. We're going to be counting this one down. 5,
5,
4,
4, 3, 2, 1. Beep.
First point goes to Scott.
Hey.
Scott has got the first point. We are now going to be moving on to the... that means Erica's going first on the negative round. So, Erica, negative round, negative about Freddy Krueger versus Atticus Finch.
I'm sorry, I did not sign up for my legal dramas to be scary. I would prefer not to get nightmares from, just my very mature adult legal dramas. I'm sure that it'll be very good. I'm sure that it'll be much less scary in black and white if Psycho has proven anything. But I'm sure that I still will not be able to sleep. And guys, I like sleeping and I scare easily. Please vote for me.
There we are. The old let's beg and plead for points versus Scott. Scott, it is your turn to be negative about Loki versus Mary Poppins.
Well, first of all, if you don't want to be scared of in a movie about the legal system, they need to radically change the legal system. It is scary. Second of all, who's more mischievous, Loki or Freddy Krueger, a man who murders you in your dreams? That's what I want to see. I want to see Mary Poppins rein in Freddy Krueger. That's an even better movie.
So we both win.
There we go.
Exactly. Split decision.
Split decision. Unfortunately, that's not one of the choices on the screen for those voting at slido.com. Hashtag BCOM0205. Erica had a point. It's gone now.
What?
Somebody had voted for Erica and had decided against it. There we are. Votes are coming back.
Thank you.
It's tightening up. Oh, look at this. Look at this complete sway.
Thrilling.
Keep
We're
voting,
counting this
everyone.
down at 5,
5,
4.
4, 3. Keep voting. 2, 1. Beep.
Oh, on the beep. It is a tie. Oh,
Oh,
no. Erica has just on the beep. On the beep, it tied. We got a vote came in afterwards. I know that there is lag. I think I'm going to have to take it. I'm going to ask the two performers, Scott, Erica, do you want this to be too close to call? Or are we going to award it to Erica?
We should go to instant
clearly an
replay.
error.
Instant
Yes.
replay.
It's we're looking for a replay. Is that what you're saying, Rodney?
Yeah, instant replay. We don't have that. We don't have that.
We don't have instant replay, but we do have replay. So it looks like no points are awarded on this round. We are going to move on to the next round. So here we are. Scott, you are going first on another free-for-all round.
The first free-for-all round.
First free-for-all round. So, okay, yeah, it's just the first one. That's cool. No special rules.
So, in this Freddy Krueger Atticus Finch mashup, there would be a novelization of this movie in the end that would be written by Harper Lee, and it will be told by the daughter of an attorney representing the case, and that daughter is Khloe Kardashian. And it starts with, when he was 13, my brother Rob broke his arm at the elbow, but since my dad is a famous attorney, we got paid 7 figures for his emotional anguish.
Why do I think that's the actual quote from her biography?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close.
Sure. Well, you guys know Paul, big Kardashian fan. I mean, honestly, really, all I want to say about Loki is that, like, guys, we know that he is part frost giant. That's pretty cold. Mary Poppins is used to being around cold people. Just pretend I didn't mess that up. Mary Poppins is used to being around cold people because she's from England. Guys, she can handle this.
All right, let's see your votes. Getting your votes in. The voting is open. So it's at slido.com, and the event code is BCOM, BCOM 0205.
Yeah. The English notoriously cold.
Yes, they very much are. Except for that Margaret Thatcher. She was hot.
If you're watching this and you're in England, you should still vote for me because, please.
And thank you for being up this late.
Thank you, England.
It's currently 1:32 in the UK at this point in time. We are flipping back and forth.
Wow.
Scott is currently in the lead. Let's give it a countdown.
5, 4. Get your votes in. 3.
Pennsylvania,
2,
get it in, baby.
1. Beep.
That is an official too close to call. You're going to have to go again. Erica, free-for-all round, positive or negative, just be entertaining or personal roast attack upon your opponent. Go.
Destroy him.
I would love to roast Scott, but I feel too nice to do that right now. Who is not nice is Mary Poppins, who knows that Loki's able to, like, shapeshift and stuff. So she'll probably just, and if I remember the movie correctly, which I'm pretty sure that I do, she's just going to beat him with her umbrella until he turns into a dancing penguin. Don't you want to watch that scene? Yes, you do.
Scott, free for all round.
So, more quotes from the trial. Here we go. Here would be, I would assume this would be Matlock delivering this one in my movie. Your Honor, I concede that 1-2 Freddy's coming for you, but who's to say he's not coming to give you some good news, like congratulations, it's a girl. 3-4, better lock your door. That's just good advice. There's a lot of dangerous people out. 5-6, grab your crucifix. That's just remind you to keep Jesus at heart, right? 7-8, gonna stay up late. Well, who doesn't from time to time? It's a lot of fun. The parents don't let you. And 9-10, never sleep again, because Freddy gave you such good news that you're so excited that you stay up all night. That's just exactly what that nursery rhyme means, Your Honor.
Vote. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. That's. I realize though there's somebody who doesn't stay up late, Scott, and that's people who watch Matlock.
Are you sure? I'm certain that the voting public of this watch Matlock religiously still.
I know I do.
Oh, and that just lost Scott votes.
He was a great attorney. He charged $100,000 a case. Oh God, more case. Oh.
Stop talking.
5, 4, 3.
There you go.
1. Beep.
Oh, okay.
Matlock.
Normally, after the second free-for-all round, Erica is the person who decides. We're going to have to put this to a vote to Serag and Rodney. You will have to decide who the winner is. So if you can say it simultaneously on the count of 3, say who has won this round, who has won the battle, because they are tied. We've gone to a total of 4 battles with them.
At the same time, Rodney have to say a name.
Same time, man.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Erica.
Yeah.
There it goes. Erica is the winner of our first round. Congratulations to Erica.
Are you guys sure?
Yes.
Yeah. That resounding confidence that they have there.
All right, so viewers, keep sounding off in the comments. What matchup movie do you want to see? And is it better than Loki versus Mary Poppins? It might not be, but that's okay.
So one of the suggestions that
Adventures
we
of
got,
Leo Baggins. Hey, that's going.
if you want to bring up the picture, The Adventure of Lilo Baggins.
Kind of like that. What about Lilo and Stitch to Hawaii and back again? Isn't that a subtitle? Oh no, that was The Hobbit. Never mind.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
It's okay though. They're like the same movie, and that's not racist because hobbits aren't real people. So. It's okay to just say all the movies are the same.
There we are. Well done, Erica.
Thank
We've
you,
got a well done,
Tim.
Erica. Sean Griffin is saying he aged 5 years just now Googling what Matlock is.
Yeah.
It's an Andy Griffith classic.
There we are. Let's see where we're moving on to now. So I guess there's only one winner there. Oh, the old man from Up versus Pink from Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Oh,
All right.
wow,
That's a lot of balloons.
That's
100 mil. Spend on that, right?
All right. Just as a public service announcement, we know it's a tough time with lockdown. The Canada Suicide Prevention Hotline, if you are in Canada, is 833-456-4566, or you can just send a text to 741-741. Veterans and RCMP and their family also have an 800 number, 800-268-7708. Just as much as we're trying to deliver humor to people, we do understand that in this lockdown, it is tough for everyone. And I think it's a good message. All right, so we're going to get the, we've got another one has come in, Buzz Lightyear versus the Xenomorph. It would be hard for them to lay an egg inside him because he's half the size of a face hugger.
Get a tiny egg, man.
Just say tiny eggs. Oh, hold it just a second. That would be what the little green aliens are in the Toy Story thing. They're hatched from the eggs that are in
dudes.
Buzz.
The claws.
Yeah.
Yes, those guys.
Call that movie Buzz Nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, there we go.
So we have our next mashup. So this one is Name the Mashup. So you get to name the series that this is from. Jesse, we sell meth and meth accessories. It's a really bad
King of the white
hail.
supremacists.
All right, we'll leave this. This is a game for the audience members, Rodney. But that was a good one thrown out there.
He does look like he owns a pawn shop. Like,
I like the fact that his hand is bleeding.
yeah.
All right, we're going on to our next battle. Just so we are ready for the next battle, the next battlefield. Erica.
Good morning, battlers. Hi, Paul. Hi, Erica, and all the millions watching at home. This is Tim Roqueth in Barrie, Ontario, and we're donating blood this morning. And everybody should donate blood when you can. But right now, that's not the topic. The topic is which sidekick deserves top billing. Let the battle begin.
There we are. That is the next battlefield. Which sidekick deserves top billing? Coming to the screen first is Scott Andrew Carter with his choice of Jar Jar Binks. And Scott will be facing off against Erica Taddeo with Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Erica, you get to be first to the screen. Yes, you're first to the screen in this battle. Go with the positive round. Positive about your choice.
All right. I know a lot of people don't think of Jeffrey as a sidekick per se, but if you think about it, he's really everybody's sidekick. And the show really wouldn't be possible without him. Like, I feel like you could have Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with like half the characters that it has right now. You could unfortunately cut out Jazz. I hate to say it. I'm really sorry, Jazzy Jeff. Ashley was really only there to prove how inconsistent the writing was. They replaced Aunt Viv and just thought that it was okay. Carlton did like some funny dancing and that's it. Hillary kind of existed, I guess. Basically, all you need is Will, Uncle Phil, and Jeffrey. And you really can't have Will and Uncle Phil in the same place if you don't have Jeffrey. All this to say that Jeffrey is the best. He did not spend like 20 years in English Butler Academy to not be the most important part of this show. He is there doing everything for everyone. Justice for Jeffrey.
Boom. She even came out with a hashtag to go with that.
You're
Justice for Jeffrey. Scott Carter, let's hear your argument for Jar Jar Binks.
Well, first of all, that sounded like a whole lot of facts aren't jokes, but but let me just ask you guys this: what do you think of when you think of the Phantom Menace? It's fucking Jar Jar Binks. You're not thinking of the illustrious acting career of Jake Lloyd. You think of Jar Jar. Like you can't even imagine how iconic that guy is. Like in 1999, he inspired so much hatred in that year that you'd have thought that it was Jar Jar Binks that blew President Clinton.
There we are. The voting is up. Get your votes in.
He does have big sucking lips, though. If you pull that
He
picture,
does it. It's a beautiful, beautiful face.
There we are. You can get your votes in by going to slido.com, and it is BCOM0205. Tied. We're into a tie with this right away. Get your votes in, and keep thinking about the King of the Hill mashup as well. We've got some have come in already. While we're getting the votes, let's take a look. There's one is a mashup title, Breaking Propane Gas.
That would be stinky.
Stinky. And we're going to be counting this one down from 4.
4, 3, 2. And that one goes to Scott. Congratulations, Scott.
Scott has got the first point on the board. We are now on to the second round.
Binks.
Erica, you get to go first. Again, as you lost that round, it's the negative round.
Thanks for the reminder that I lost. All right, I get to go first in the negative round. It's really hard to be negative about Jar Jar Binks, except, oh wait, no it's not. Jar Jar Binks isn't so much a sidekick as he is like the protagonist in his own failed rom-com. If you remember his first appearance in Phantom Menace, literally the first thing he does is he sees Qui-Gon Jinn and he shrieks and just jumps into his arm and just like proposes that, hey, Qui-Gon, why don't you come back home with me? That's literally just like a Tinder hookup. Like where do you see sidekick in any of this? It doesn't make any sense. Like he's not. Jar Jar Binks is many, many things. Leader of his own failed rom-com. He is obviously like the gay king of, where's he from again? Not Naboo, wherever it is. I'm blanking. That's fine.
From the planet Naboo.
He's from Naboo.
Oh, he is from Naboo? Okay. Sorry, I forgot. Underground Naboo. By the way, did you know that in the Star Wars universe, there's actually a Queer Eye on Naboo, and Jar Jar Binks is the Jonathan Van Ness of that Queer Eye? He's many things, but he's not a sidekick, Scott. Let's be real.
There we go, Scott Carter. Your turn to be negative about Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Well, they've already made that movie, and it was made by Lee Daniels, and it's the butler. Lee Daniels is the butler. I think that's about the Fresh Prince butler in the White House.
There we are. The votes are up. Get your votes in. Go to slido.com. It's hashtag BCOM0205. Let's see. There was a lot of fact from Scott.
Yes.
Let's see if Erica's funny is going to pull out the point. Erica has got an early lead. We are moving on to the lead. We also we've got Sean Griffin that also said his mashup Breaking Gas, which he said I was just half a second behind the last one. Danny Leger has come out with another though. King of the Meth Cooks.
Ooh.
King of the Meth Cooks. And Mariana Taddeo is saying that both characters deserve much better. Let's count this one down from 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Yeah.
Beep.
Beep. Erica is on the board. We have tied it up. We are going into a free-for-all round. Free-for-all round with Scott going first. Scott, is this your choice? Chance to be positive about your choice, negative about Erica's choice. free for all, which is just be entertaining, or roast attack upon your opponent, or positive or negative. Your choice. Take it away.
Just you can't imagine the anger everyone felt over Jar Jar Binks, and I think that anger came from a place of fear, essentially, and that fear is what led to the anger, and the anger led to hate, and hate led to 9/11. That's what I believe.
All right, Erica. It is your chance to be positive about your choice or negative about Scott's choice of Jar Jar Binks, positive about your choice of Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or roast attack upon Scott, or just be entertaining, which I know you can do so well.
Thank you for believing in me. Paul, it means a lot. Thank you for everyone who's out here watching the show. I just want to remind you that, unlike Scott, I love you. Scott has spent basically this entire category just reminding you of how angry you were when you finally saw The Phantom Menace and realized that, behold, it did suck. And honestly, I would expect nothing less from someone like Scott, who eats his pineapple pizza with a knife and fork. I know facts aren't jokes, but you guys needed to know that.
Boom! All right, dropping some personal facts aren't jokes, which are semi-roasty upon Scott. Let's see. The vote is open. It's
That was
Slido.com.
the kindest attack I've ever seen in my life.
No, that's
And it's
vicious.
completely true, though. It hurt to the core.
You overcook your marshmallows.
That soft attack has been it's leading the scoreboard at this time.
It sure is.
Erica is running away with this.
A soft audience. No, I'm kidding. You guys are great. I love you.
We're going.
My wife calls me. Hey.
Another mashup title is Bobby Hill, Portrait of a Teenage Pusher. There's
It makes me sad, but I like it.
Damn it, Bobby, that's not how you cook, man.
Thank you, Serag, for giving us a proper King of the Hill accent. Counting this down. Go get your votes in. Get your votes in. We're about to close this on that. By the way, if you are watching, remember to hit like. If you're watching on YouTube, we have a new YouTube channel, so please try to remember to hit subscribe. If you like the show and you want to be aware of when this content is coming up, please do so. Hit subscribe. We are counting down on 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Last call for votes. Beep.
And Erica has won that round.
Really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, good work, Erica.
Yeah. So we are going to now go on to our next battlers. There it is. Just give me a chance to...
While Paul is doing that, just a reminder that this is what we're looking for a title for.
This is my father, and he is missing.
Does anyone remember when Hank Hill used crack for fish bait?
I don't, but I feel like that was the backdoor pilot to this exact show.
There we go. So our next two battlers are going to be Serag Meletian with his choice of George Costanza, facing off against Rodney Ramsey with his choice of Samwise Gamgee. Poor Sam. Let's see. Now, Rodney, you were the second one to the screen. That means you are the one who goes first.
All right. So why does Sam deserve his own movie, right? Is that's what I'm doing here? Positive on Samwise?
Yes, you're positive about your choice.
All right. So if Sam had his own ring, its power would be to give him his own plot line. All right, Sam fucking deserves it. Okay, this guy, if you think about it, he kept Frodo alive, right? Yo, Sam could have fucking killed that goddamn spider by himself. All right, easy peasy. He would have done that. All right, yo, man, he was always giving Frodo his fairy bread, right? He would have had all that fairy bread for himself. He would have been nice and fat. He would have take on anybody. All right, yo, remember when Sean Bean was looking at that ring like he wanted it? What do you think Frodo would have done? Frodo would have bitch slapped Bean, man. That would have been his death scene right there. It wouldn't have been no weird Viking funeral on the river. All right. God damn it. Samwise Gamgee, his own movie. All right. Call it The Hobbit Returns.
Serag Meletian. Rodney almost kept a straight face for that. Serag,
He's not wrong.
it's now your turn to be positive about George Costanza
Sure.
getting
Well,
top billing.
yeah. Well, look, nobody watches Seinfeld and goes, "Wow, Jerry Seinfeld is my favorite character on this show." I don't even think Seinfeld likes Jerry Seinfeld on the show Seinfeld. And Elaine's great character, Kramer great character, but I think George Costanza, accidentally murdered his fiance. That's like legend status, That's like great, great television. And truly, we all know Curb Your Enthusiasm is nothing but, that Larry David is nothing but George Costanza. It proves to you that he can carry his own show. He can carry the load. And by load, I'm talking about Jerry's bucket of jizz that he carries with him because it's a weird show. It's a bold concept I'm going with.
Vote, let's get the votes in.
I yield my time.
All right, voting is open. Go to slido.com.
I love
and
these
the
after
event
dark
code.
BattleCOMs we've been doing.
It's only after dark because it's winter, Serag. Let's see. The votes are coming in.
Crazy thing is, Rodney is really right, though. The thing is, Sam is actually like a better Frodo than Frodo.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
But again, it's not about being right.
Okay, well,
It's
do they
about
fuck with
being
their clothes on,
entertaining.
Rodney? Let's answer the real question.
There's a guy named Brian Stelter on CNN, and he looks like George Costanza's sexy son. Have you seen this guy?
No, I was just
Yeah, Brian Stelter. It's so weird. He looks like George Costanza's but sexy George. It's
All
weird.
right, well, we found young Costanza. That's it. That's the show,
There
young
we go.
Costanza.
Young Costanza.
Yes, I like it.
I like it too. That's actually
another
really good.
$100 million idea.
And get Ben Stiller to play both of his parents.
Oh, hey.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, that's not.
Good call.
Yeah.
That is really
That's not traumatizing, right? Is it? Hey,
There we
Ben, your
are.
dad
All
just
right.
died.
The votes seem to be in. We're not seeing a lot of movement at this point in time. Not everyone has voted. Pull ahead.
Wow.
We're going to be counting this down on the count of 5,
5,
4.
3, 2, 1. Beep.
And Serag has the point. That means, Rodney, you're getting to go first on the negative round. Negative about George Costanza getting top billing.
Nobody wants to see George Costanza get top. I mean, come on. What do you remember him in anything other than Seinfeld? Think about it. Right? Really? Who gives a shit? I saw it by Just for Laughs. All right, garbage. Okay, he's not a comedian. He's barely an actor. He's George Costanza. All right. My Festivus wish is that I never see his ass again. Boom.
Serag.
Fuck.
You now get to be entertainingly negative about Samwise Gamgee.
Look, Samwise, that fat fuck can't go 2 minutes without putting that ring in his mouth. That movie will not. All right, that movie ends in the Shire because he's like, oh look, a Cheeto or whatever, a Ringolo or whatever they're called. He's gonna put that in his mouth. He's gonna bite it. He's so stupid and a bully. He's a bully and a mean bully at that. He's a fat kid who just makes fun of the fatter kids at school. It's awful. It's awful.
One Ringolo to save them all.
Oh,
I gotta
I've
admit,
saved them all
ring race
thousands of times. There we are. Voting is open. We got Sean Griffin is saying there was a virtual mic drop. I think that was on Rodney. Tim Rockcliffe is saying the man who saved Christmas. I think that might be a place to see Jason Alexander, or it could be a reference to the Festivus.
Jason Alexander was also fantastic in Pretty Woman. If you don't remember him being a creep in Pretty Woman.
You don't remember Rocky and Bullwinkle? A classic.
Was he the only non?
Yeah.
It was the one that least amount of makeup to make look like a cartoon. All right, votes. We're counting them down from 5, 4, 3.
2, 1. No beep this time, guys. Sorry.
What? No beep, but the winner is Rodney. That means, Serag, you're going first on a free-for-all round, so you get to be positive or negative. Just be entertaining or a roast attack upon your opponent.
Remember when George Costanza didn't have sex and he got really smart? Remember that episode? That was fun. That was a good time. Remember when George, all those other fun episodes with George? We could have all those, but now it's like he's the main character. It'd be a lot of fun. So think about that,
You guys have been sharing cookies again. All right. Rodney, it is your free-for-all round. You can be positive, but your choice. Negative, but Serag's choice. Just be entertaining or roast attack upon that 70s show character that's at the top of the screen.
In The Hobbit Returns, all right, Samwise, he gets himself a troll army, okay? All right? Fucking storms a goddamn castle, right? You know, that dragon that's sleeping all that gold hops on that dragon, right? And then says yippee-yi-yay-ki-yo, motherfucker. Right. Boom.
All right. Let's see. The votes are open. Tim Rockcliffe is reminding us that Sam was a Goonie and played football for Notre Dame.
So he was a jock who bullied nerds. Obviously, clearly. I was right.
Oh, hold it. The voting isn't open. There it is. Was that? Yeah, this is round 3. There we go. So this is CD3. Yep.
Wow.
Get your votes in.
You guys
Get
really
your
like
votes
that
in. The
one
voting
episode.
has just opened.
I want to just see Serag try and recount episodes of Seinfeld. Can't remember even one of the 3 plots that happen every episode.
Honestly, that should be just like the first BattleCOM spin-off series. Is just Serag attempts to recount episodes of Seinfeld.
Seragfeld?
You know what? Something that was not mentioned. If you're out there, you're watching. Here's a deep dive for you. I just broke my glasses by pulling them off, but one of the arms has stayed on my head. I just want to say right now, after the show is over, Google Jar Binks Sith Lord, because there's a lot of people who have gone down that rabbit hole, looking for the proof and the evidence that Jar Jar Binks was actually above Darth Sidious. So check that out. We are looking at closing off the voting in 5,
4,
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
That's crazy.
You guys get it.
It came in after the beep. Are we going to count this?
No,
we have to.
We have to, because that was probably with the lag. So we are going to move on to the next round, as if that one has tied. So Serag, you are going first.
Jesus, I don't have any.
Actually,
It's fine. I'll just be entertaining. No problem.
there we are.
All right. What if I told you that in the other room I have a framed photo of 2 cards of Rahul Hulia as Bison from the blockbuster film Street Fighter the movie, and also Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile in Street Fighter the movie? What if I told you I had a framed photo of that? Would you vote for me then?
You notice he's not actually telling us that, but he's just asking if you will
I'll
vote.
bring you for the proof. Let's.
All right, Rodney.
Garson, I'll bring me.
Hold on a second. I'm going to get.
This counts to the time, all right?
All right, this has now become BattleCOM Scavenger Hunt edition.
All right. In the meantime, don't forget that this exists. Give us your names for that.
And Sean Griffin is saying Darth Jar Jar, our Lord and Savior.
Gosh darn it.
That was a deep dive and a climb.
Are you ready?
L-Dog is going, yes.
Did you see him? I wonder if people will ever say, let's hear about Frodo and the ring. Fuck Frodo. It's all about me. Fuck it.
There we are. The votes are coming in. Voting is open. Welcome, L-Dog. L-Dog is saying, yes, I'm hearing a dog.
Look at that, baby. Look, we're winning.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. Here we are.
We're winning.
I got
big.
up and the dog got wild. Look here. There we go.
on,
There we go.
come
Frame
on.
photo. Right there.
Let's bring that a little bit
M.
bigger.
Bison. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Framed. I look at this I kiss it right in the. Mwah, I kiss it. This is yin and yang, or yang and yin, whatever.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
You post that photo every day, Serag. Look, you want people to vote for you, though, don't you?
Ideally.
Let's see if he's going to lose any votes from showing the photo.
I'll probably take all of Rodney's votes if he wasn't
telling
hacking the system right now.
I'm telling you, you got to make one of these, Serag. That's how you win BattleCOM.
Well, all right. The voting is open. Go to slido.com. It's hashtag BCOM0205. We are counting down on 5.
4. Get your votes in. 3, 2, 1. Beep.
And Rodney won that even more. Just came in under the wire.
People were really mad at that.
So Rodney has won that round. That means he's going to be facing off against Erica. And again, let's get in your name choices for that mashup while I'm switching screens.
Oh, yeah. So here. This is that name mashup. Don't forget it. It exists. That's not the one. No, this is that name mashup. That's the one that's been on screen the whole time. Yeah. Get your name ideas in. And thanks, guys. Now, I guess last battle between me and Rodney. Rodney, I didn't think it would have to come to this. I'm so sorry. This is like Romeo and Juliet, you guys. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it.
That's your real mom. That's your real mom.
We're supposed to tell them at the same time that you tell the internet, Rodney. Come on. It was going to be first the internet, then the kid.
Oops.
When he's older, of course.
There it is. Don't forget to remember to click like.
Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. Like and subscribe. Look at me doing those things like I'm one of those YouTube people on YouTube doing the makeup tutorials or whatever it is that they do.
So, Erica, you're going first. Where you think that Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is the person who deserves to have top billing.
So top billing, and I'm so glad we're talking about spin-offs because you know who deserves a spin-off series is Jeffrey with his own prequel series. I don't know if you guys have seen that show Pennyworth about Batman's butler, Alfred Pennyworth. It's pretty good, but imagine, if you will, a prequel series called Butler, because of course that's Jeffrey's last name. His last name is Butler. How hilarious is that? Now, it would be basically the same, just like super cool, young dude, badass before he becomes a butler to a rich family. John Boyega doesn't have to play him, but I'm suggesting it because, imagine that. That'd be great. And here are some actual things from Fresh Prince lore that I think would just be amazing in the show. He went to Oxford. He went to the Olympics. He actually used to be butler for Led Zeppelin, and then he moved to the U.S. to become a sparring partner for Chuck Norris. Facts aren't jokes. These are all true. Doesn't that sound like way better than Pennyworth actually does? I know that at some point, like, Alfred hooks up with Queen Elizabeth or something, but let's be real. Jeffrey can do that too. Love this show, you guys.
There we are.
Oh my God.
Rodney's going to be making his way back down the stairs. It's I don't know if it was a dirty diaper time or not, but here it is. He's definitely protecting the child because L-Dog wants to see a fight between that baby and Erica. Sean Griffin was pointing out that Erica was describing a YouTuber, which technically she is at this point on this show. And L-Dog is saying Erica's an old soul. Give her a break. Rodney, you get to be positive about your choice before we open up the voting.
Well, I mean, I get to be positive about. We're still doing the Samwise.
Yes.
Yeah. Positive. Well, I mean, what's there not to love about Sam, right? He's loyal. Okay. He'll kill He'll kill fucking spiders for you, right? He'll kill fucking spiders, right? He'll fucking put you on his back and walk you up a goddamn volcano. All right. And even if he knows you're hanging out with people you shouldn't be, he won't say shit because he's a little bitch. All right, he's the kind of friend you want. All right, Samwise, The Hobbit Returns.
There we are. Voting is open. Voting is open. Erica's
do you
already got a point.
Eric, do you watch Pennyworth? I'm curious. I just don't know anyone that watches that show. So
Okay, so I like didn't know it existed. I watched I
Yeah,
think
me too.
like 2 random episodes, and I was like, okay, like I can keep watching this show, but it's probably gonna get canceled. And then it got a second season out of nowhere.
Like I forgot it existed and it got a second season. I was like, how?
I feel like I've read more tweets about it by one person who watched like as many episodes as I did than I have seen episodes.
What show are you talking about?
Pennyworth.
Pennyworth.
It's like yeah. It's a show.
Oh, no.
Exactly. It's about Batman's butler, like before
Yeah.
he's Batman's butler.
I feel like it's a show that would have been way more popular
well,
like 6 or 7 years ago.
I think we're gonna call this one. Yeah, it's pretty well set. It's all about being entertaining. Erica, you got the first point. That means Rodney, you are going first on the negative round. Negative
And it's Joffrey.
about Jeffrey. Yep.
Jeffrey,
from
not Joffrey. This is not
Joffrey.
Game of Thrones.
Jeffrey the Fresh Prince.
This is an actual likable character.
Exactly.
Jeffrey's not a sidekick. All right, he's a fucking butler. Okay, there's nothing sidekick about him. All right, I don't even know anything about Jeffrey. What is he gonna do? He's gonna throw forks and knives at people? All right, is that what he's gonna do? All right, he's gonna pour fucking tea. No one wants to do that. All right, and I don't love it when a black man gets his own film. All right, but Jeff is not likable at all. All right. Has he been in anything? You know what? Him and George Costanza should be in a film together. Call it Nobody's Gonna Watch This Shit. Right?
Oh, that slow burn building up. Erica, now to be negative about Samwise.
I don't want to be negative about Sean Astin because I've seen Rudy and it was really good, and I've seen whatever other movie I really liked him in, and that movie was really good. I don't think I've watched all of Lord of the Rings because I'm sorry, I do not have 19 hours to spend on a story that I tried to read and fell asleep during. That I tried to read those books as a child, guys, when I was a child who actually cared about the books that she read, before the internet. And I fell asleep, and that is the only time that has ever happened. And I have a university degree. So, that is, I think, pretty impressive. Lord of the Rings sucks, and you guys are all weird for liking it. That being said, you can still vote for me. And I don't know. I'm sure there are good things about the movie, like Sean Astin is in it. That's cool. He plays somebody's sidekick. I'm assuming it's Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood, also good dude, has probably been in better movies, like Flipper. Should I just keep naming the facts that I do know about Lord of the Rings movies? Because there are really only 3 of them.
I think we're calling for the vote. L-Dog is saying, ooh, Erica just lost the nerd vote. But Tim Rowcliffe is saying Jeffrey with the Kingsman.
There we go.
Wow, we got less nerds watching this than I believed because Erica has got the lead. We're still keeping that vote open, though we did get
rings.
Do I need to go get my son?
There we are, Los Polos Hilamanos, chicken of the hill. There we are for King of the Hill, Breaking Bad
You could
mashup.
have pronounced Poyos less correctly, Paul.
That's perfectly fine. I apologize. So, all right, somebody's saying, Erica, stop. Just fight the baby instead. Erica is flexing her learnedness. Yeah, dropping that university education.
Oh, yeah,
L-Dog. A new hashtag. Erica versus baby 2021. And we're going to be, this is a close call. Not everyone has voted. If you want to vote, go to slido.com. The event code is hashtag BCOM0205.
Is this the tie splitter round, or do we have to do who wins if one of us wins this? I don't understand what happens here.
This one, Erica's in the lead by 1 point. If she wins, then she wins the round. If you win, then there is a free for all round. So tie would be no one gets any points, and there's a free for all round. Dennis Leger is saying aye, and Scott looks like he's learned rudimentary Spanish for a Costa Rican vacay. There we go. We're calling this one down on 5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2.
1. Get your votes in. Beep.
Beep. That was very close, but that is gone to Erica. Erica has won the first 2 rounds of this
Oh my gosh.
3 BattleComs.
Thank you. I would like to again say, are you guys sure?
And he's correct, by the way. The Lord of the Rings books are way more boring than the movies.
Anyways, guys, just to back up my Lord of the Rings argument, if you haven't watched Clerks 2 recently, this was pre-MCU,
Oh, yeah.
but there's a whole scene where they argue about Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars, and it is just perfection. It's great. I love
It's
that
not
scene.
just a movie about walking.
Are you sure?
I resent that.
There we go. And we are moving on.
All right. Oh, by the way, we didn't ask people what their choices would be. I'm sorry, guys. I was a bad stage manager this round. I was too busy winning. If you have a sidekick that you think deserves top billing, please post it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Right now, I think a sidekick who deserves top billing that's not mentioned is probably Erica, because she's stealing top billing all on her own. So a big up for Erica Taddeo on this one. Let's bring in BattleCOM is powered by StreamYard. They do not pay for sponsorship on this, but they give us the support. Damn it, I have to stand up. No, I'm not going to stand up. I'm just going to shove Serag in the basement.
Cool.
So you can see I've got a StreamYard t-shirt. Everybody has the ability to stream pretty much at this point in time, thanks to StreamYard. StreamYard makes it easy. And our votes are going through Slido. Slido, again, not sponsoring. And they're not sending me cool t-shirts either. So, well, they let people vote. All right, I'll let them get away with that. There's, by the way, if you want to sponsor the show, please do so. If you, we understand, like, if you can't muster up the money to sponsor the show so I can pay all these people, I at least press like, hit share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. All these things really help. All of those links are available on that link tree right there. So linktree or linktr.ee/Paul Ash if you want to donate to the show. It is the first link there. Say buy me a drink. And that is all that money will be divided among all the performers that you're seeing here today. Anything that comes in the next 24 hours. And we've got some choices have come in. Tim Rocliffe is saying Huggy Bear deserves his own. L-Dog is saying Kamala Harris.
Yes.
And Mariana Taddeo is saying Rodney's baby should be getting top billing. And that's coming from a Taddeo.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Oh, it is.
Deserve their own
So it runs
spin-off.
in the family. This.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And Sean Griffin, he wants a show about Sam from Game of Thrones' girlfriend. There we are. Very tough lady, that's for sure. Survivor. So this was what was your pick out of all the ones that all the battlers? Just asking you, of all the different titles that you heard for this show, what do you think it's going to be?
Ooh,
I like the Bobby Hill one.
Yeah, the Bobby Hill one was, I think, the best.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Portrait of a Teenage Pusher. All right.
Like that.
Because Bobby Hill's just the best character ever.
He's the sidekick that deserves top billing.
Yeah, I don't know why
yeah.
I didn't choose Bobby
Agreed.
Hill. He's so much better.
So
Him and
much
Peggy.
better.
Peggy Hill's so good too.
Yes. Oh yeah.
There we are. And she's done porn that
Peggy
Tarantino would have
Hill?
liked. Yeah.
Yeah, she does do feet porn. Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I
feet
like
porn.
Peggy so
Oh,
much.
I was like, Pamela Adlon or like what's actress? I was so confused.
All right, and we're now getting ready for the announcement for our third battle. Now, if you noticed, the battlers that we've seen are people who are actually chatting in the comments. So great. Thank you very much for being great fans. So any guesses who the third battler, the third introduction will be from? From the battlers?
Scott's cat.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I've got 3 of
just
them
kidding.
though. So which cat, Erica?
Probably Bernie. I feel like he's usually gets the most screen time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does get the most screen time usually. He's not around though, so
So here's the disappointment in Bernie's diction.
Hello, battlers, comedians, and friends. Longtime fan David here, and I've been tasked to introduce the next battlefield. Robert Jordan once said, anything can be a weapon if the person who holds it has the nerve and will to make it so. What would be your most surprising weapon? Thank you, and good luck.
So as the battlers are thinking about that, let's present the next. I like how the cat was handed straight over.
Yes.
The next quote the mashup. So if you can come up with a quote to go with this mashup, please think about entering it in. It's the Walking Dead. And our first battler is Rodney Ramsey with his choice of the surprising weapon is a face mask that shoots dart. And Rodney will be facing off against Erica Taddeo with their choice of holiday decorations. Holiday decorations. Erica, you get to go first on the positive round. Positive.
All right, so holiday decorations may seem innocuous, may seem pretty innocent. You don't think that they'll do a lot of damage, but we've seen the damage that a lot of household items can do if you've watched the cinematic masterpiece that is Home Alone. Now imagine Home Alone if Kevin McAllister were just like a bored millennial woman who has Pinterest, and then be very, very scared. You're welcome.
All right, Rodney.
Oh.
Whoa.
We did that thing again.
Bring in the kid, and we've got the protective mom.
I'm losing. I mean,
Sexy. Sexy pressure.
I like how there's sort of like the elf on the shelf behind you. Just the arm is all that's visible now.
yeah, they can see you, baby. You might as well just come through, am I being? Doing a terrible job of okay. So mine, my thing is a face mask that shoots darts and can change my facial features to look like anybody I want and protects against COVID. I mean, what else do I have to say? What else is there to say?
Voting is open. Voting is open. Sean Griffin wants to point out that David and Tim are so much more photogenic than he is. We got to remember that Tim was wearing a stocking cap and a mask at the time. And L Dog is saying, as a Jew, I've always considered Christmas decorations as a weapon. Sean Griffin mashup. I'm not sure the show name, but the Swedish Chef is definitely running a cannibal camp in one story arc. Voting. We get your votes in. Go to slido.com. The event code is #BCOM, BCOM 0205. And we're seeing the votes coming in. I think we're going to be calling this one in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Beep.
There we are. That is Erica.
Useless.
And my tablet just shut off, and I got to figure out why. That means, Rodney, you're going first on the negative round.
Christmas decorations as a weapon.
Holiday decorations.
Holiday decorations. Maybe the way your family puts it up. Snap.
Bird.
Erica, about the mask that changes your facial features, protects you from COVID, and just as a benefit,
Also shoots darts.
shoots darts.
You're gonna make fun of his daddy? You're gonna make fun of his daddy?
Rodney, listen, the fact that you're looking for something that would help change your facial features on that handsome face makes me really worried about you. Are you having self-esteem issues? If you are, honestly, just message me or call me anytime, because that scares me, dude. Are you okay? Are you? Guys, I'm a really good friend, so you should vote for me over Rodney. Thanks. Bye.
The polls are open. The polls are open. Go to slido.com and Erica's false care.
Guys, I'm very worried about Rodney's handsome face.
It's a menace.
There we are.
Bring me pictures of Rodney's face. That's what James.
Oh yeah, that's right. We also got Doggy. I vote for Doggy.
Say BattleCOM.
Sean, you are way pretty. Tim Rowcliffe is. We've got a love affair happening in the chat. Erica is a closet mean girl. I think she's out of the closet now. So we're counting this one down from 5.
Get your votes in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep.
Beep. Erica has won that one. Look, sorry, we just let's see that face again, Rodney.
Look at that. Look at that.
There we are. Now we're gonna match off to see our next pairing.
All right.
There it
And
is.
before we get to that, just a reminder that
Scott and I are not related.
that you need to vote for this thing. Choose who is the. Sorry, I'm messing around with the screens in the background as well. Ignore that. Give us a caption or a quote or a title for this mashup. It already has a title, but I'm sure you can do better. So get us your Muppets and Walking Dead ideas in ASAP or whenever you want. Also, if you have ideas for something that would make a good weapon but doesn't seem like a weapon, post that in the comments.
And here it is. I want to point out that Rodney, I actually used a photo of Rodney for the face mask. Just put some darts over it. I didn't have a chance to animate it yet.
Wait, Paul, say darts again.
Darts?
Oh, okay. No, I thought you had said it a little bit more maritime. And that was purely for my entertainment. Sorry for interrupting the show.
Wow, Erica got top billing, and now she is going full on mean girl. Full on mean girl.
I'm sorry.
And L Dog is saying, anyone else think comedy shows are more fun with pets and babies? Yes, I'm gonna go with yes. So coming to the screen first, it's got Andrew Carter with My Finger Guns. And he's facing off against Serag Meletian with a samurai sword with a Desert Eagle duct taped to the handle.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it was to find that image, Serag?
Sorry.
So, Serag, you are coming to the screen first with the, you came to the screen second, so you go first on the positive round.
All right. Well, listen, you're, picture this. You're against me in combat. And what do I pull out but a samurai sword? And you're like, whoa, and you step back because you're like, whoa, it's a samurai sword. I just got to, it's a sword. I just got to move a couple steps back. You can't reach me. And then what do I have? Oh, Desert Eagle. It's for a handle, and I shoot you. And then so that's the surprise. Right there, I've already figured that out. And then, double surprise, I carry myself. And that's pretty wild. You wouldn't expect that to happen. So, booyah! 2 surprises for $1. It's pretty bang for your buck.
There we go, Scott Andrew Carter. I just need to kind of point this out. Is somebody, Sean Griffin in the chat was saying, why does Woody look so creepy?
He does look kind of.
But his name is Woody. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, true. The signs are all there.
Scott Carter, it's positive round. You are currently muted.
Oh.
You are still muted. No.
Sean Griffin is pointing out this reinvented gunblades from every Final Fantasy game.
I wanted to say Final Fantasy 9 or whatever it was, but
Scott, is your mic connected? Because I'm getting error messages from the computer.
Just write it all down, and then
just mime it.
Mime it if you can. These years of French entertainment.
L Dog is saying Scott has never sounded so good. Scott, you might want to just.
L Dog. How dare you?
There's the cam little cam mic button in the center bottom. Welcome to BattleCOM, the technical difficulties edition.
We planned this, guys. We did this on purpose.
Is your mic haunted? Are you perhaps haunted by a ghost?
Hello?
Yeah.
There we are! Yay!
You know what it was?
Please.
It was the mute button.
Oh.
Checked everything but the mute button.
Of course.
Okay, listen. These hands are registered weapons. And it's not because I'm a self-proclaimed orange belt at karate, but it's because of these finger guns have the ability to hold real guns, and I am not gun safe trained.
All right. I probably should have got the vote ready. The voting is open. Scott with his My Finger Guns versus Serag with his Katana 45.
Yeah, Katana 45.
Just trying to figure. You gave me a fucking paragraph, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, I know you're gonna go for it.
How often do I say no unless somebody else has already taken it? This is the freedom that these battlers have.
I honestly was really happy I got away with RoboCop versus Antifa.
That was a good one.
Yeah. By the way, I want to thank you, and I want to thank all the FBI agents who are currently following along, watching as we are doing a YouTube video that includes Antifa in the description. Not only that, we've said it loud enough in all of our rooms that. I'm really glad that the previous guy is no longer in charge, because that would put us on a bad list, I guess.
It's a good thing we don't have a NASA employee watching this show right now.
Yeah. All right. We got to point out that Katana 45 is a good band name, and we're looking at this counting down. We'll count it down from 3. This is pretty much a sweep. Most everybody has voted 3.
3, 2, 1. Finger gun.
There we go. Scott has
in my head.
Scott has won the first point. That means Serag, you are going first on the negative round. Negative about Scott's finger guns.
Scott, your hands are not registered weapons. I don't know what you're talking about. I've held those hands before. I've held them intimately, and they are soft. They are supple. The sweetest hands I've ever did touch. All right, and I don't think. You can't. No. If anything, it would be. Your hands are also very slippery. The guns would just immediately fall out of your hands. It's just it doesn't. Come on, Scott. Come on. You look like a bear man, but you're no bear man.
All right, Scott Carter with his lumberjack status in question. It's your chance to be negative about the Katana 45.
The Katana 45. I mean, as cool as that is, just having a samurai sword and a 45 caliber one of these bad boys.
Whoa!
You see this? You see this?
Shit.
Yeah, I don't even need to carry this. I don't need a permit for this. I can just go like boom. Yeah, you dead.
I had to duck for that one.
Voting is open.
What terrifying.
Voting is open.
I do. I have a license to carry.
License to kill.
2 arms.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody has armed that bear. I think he just earned his bear status back.
It certainly didn't help that I sold that round.
Sean Griffin is saying he's actually a contractor, so he doesn't work directly for NASA.
Show off.
There we go. Wait, it's a tie game so far. Oh, Scott has just pulled out into the.
I'm used to pulling out.
L-Dog is saying, is laughing. Tim Rocliffe saying this is the worst ZZ Top tribute band I have ever seen.
Wow. All right.
That hurt.
Yeah, and if the FBI wasn't watching before, they definitely are now. We've mentioned contractors, Antifa, and 45s. So, yeah, Katana 45.
Get on the watch list every time I'm involved. No doubt.
Your tan isn't that deep, Serag. It's the name. It's the name. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the content, as well, just in general.
All right, we've got some good names to go back to for the mashup. But right now we're going to be counting this one down. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Beep.
All right, Scott has won that. He has won that round. Serag is going for the pity, showing off the pictures again. And we are about to switch over. So that's going to be a BC round. That's just helping me find out where to look for these.
While that's happening, don't forget this is an image that you can. I mean, Serag is holding up some pretty quality images, but also this is an image that you can send us, captions or quotes for, punchline, anything you want. Also, if you have ideas for weapons, as I said, feel free to just mention those.
Surprising weapons. What would be your most surprising weapon?
Yes, surprising weapons. Don't just start naming.
That you would have the will to use. Tim Rookcliffe is saying the day the Earth went gonzo.
Brilliant.
I like it.
Great.
And pigs and frogs doing it leads to a gone zombie apocalypse.
Ouch.
I don't know if I missed any others. We got laser cats. I think L-Dog's suggestion of what they would be using.
Yeah, laser cats. That's great. That maybe should have been my thing.
And Tim Rookcliffe wants to point out that Sean featured the Washington Monument in his video, as we've been talking about. Thankfully, we haven't mentioned explosives, but now I just have. So if the FBI wasn't watching before, they definitely are now. Let's get this started. It is Erica versus Scott. Scott going first. No, Erica going first.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't know how that
won
works.
the first one. So Erica, you get to go first on the positive round.
All right, so holiday decorations. I know when you think holiday decorations, you think Christmas. I'm like this is just year-round self-defense carnage, whatever you want to call it. All right, I've got throw pillows that I just put different pillow slip covers on for various occasions. Like I got one for Halloween. Yeah, I decorate my house for Halloween because I'm cool like that. You can use that, call back to George Costanza, to just smother someone and put them out of their misery. But Halloween style, you're welcome. Let's say it's springtime. You can just, I don't know, throw some explosive Easter eggs like you're some kind of Batman villain. I'm pretty sure there's a Batman villain that does that, but I don't remember who it is. But yeah, all these things can be purchased at Canadian Tire or Dollarama, and then with, I guess, wizardry turned into weapons. I've got tons more ideas. You know those 12-foot skeletons? Those are already scary. You don't really need to weaponize them. They're just really cool, and if someone wants to buy me one, I'd be totally okay with that. Thanks. Vote for me.
Scott.
Seriously, people, it's no joke when I whip out these finger guns and point them at you. And if you happen to get in the way of these bad boys right here, oh my God, you're liable to swoon to death. Seriously, I better holster these hand cannons right now before y'all just get so wet you drown on whichever erotic discharge you produce.
Voting is open. Go to slido.com. It is, of course, the event code has not changed. It's BCOM0205. You can vote for Erica and her choice of most surprising weapon, the holiday decorations, or Scott with his finger guns. We want to point out that Sean, his backdrop was the Washington Monument, a.k.a. America's Penis. I said penis wrong, but you guys all heard it. All right. Mariana Taddeo is saying our breath is now considered a biological weapon. Who would have thought that blowing out birthday candles would be a mass attack? Wow, we've just added a biological weapon to the list of weapons that people are looking. Tim Rookcliffe is saying, Mrs. Taddeo, so true. Is that a Mrs. Taddeo?
No, it's a Ms. She is a Ms. That's not my mom. That's my sister. Our mom is great, but my sister's not my mom, although she does have to tell me what to do sometimes because we all know how lost I am in life in general. Hi, Mariana.
Says the undefeatable Erica Taddeo. Looking at the scores coming in, we are at time to count down. 5, 4.
Get your votes in. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
There we go, Erica. Erica has got that point. Congratulations to Erica. That means Scott Carter is going first on the negative round. Negative about holiday decorations.
Yeah, I can't be negative about that. Just based on the fact that I am a skilled a man who can suck a candy cane until it becomes a weapon, a stabby weapon that I can stab anybody with because I'm that good at sucking cane.
And Erica has just had to cross that off her list.
That was on my list, albeit with different wording, because we all know that I'm a slightly cleaner comic than Scott is.
What's dirty about sucking cane?
So L-Dog wants to point out that Scott's breath has always been considered a biological weapon.
Whoa.
And Mariana Taddeo is saying, I'm not a missus, but thank you for your respect. Sorry, my weapon is a misused pronouns.
I don't think those are pronouns. I think those are honorifics, but we're good. It's okay.
Erica's showing off her university degree again. All right.
My bachelor's degree in communication studies, guys. Woo! Guys, I just want to talk about Scott for a second. Scott talks a big game about his finger guns, and he does have very impressive finger guns. But I would just like to bring back one of the many memories that I have of Scott from back when he still lived in Montreal. We were hanging out one day at Comedy Works on one of the coldest days of the year. Now, you may remember Comedy Works. This doesn't have anything to do with anything, but it was haunted, and it has since burned down under mysterious circumstances. Just telling you guys that for fun. Anyways, it was the coldest day of the year, and Sean comes in from outside, and his hands are like red and shivering from the cold because Scott does not own gloves. Now, if you had deadly finger guns, would you not holster them? Would you not engage in gun safety? Ladies and gentlemen, we have to watch out for Scott because he might have powerful weapons, but he doesn't know how to use them. And that is reckless. And I don't think we should condone that. Thank you for your time.
Get your votes in. The voting is open.
Practice safe weapon handling.
Practice safe weapon handling. Is there many self-respecting Montreal men who own gloves?
I do. I actually have a pair. I just keep in my jacket. I
said self-respecting
I never
men.
wear them. I never wear them.
L-Dog is saying, Eric, stop being so judgy. Sister moms are people too. Emily Slater is, Sean makes that joke every time we drive past the monument.
I would expect
America's
nothing
Phoenix.
America's Phoenix.
Erica's weapon is grammar correcting.
That's true. That is 100% accurate. Facts aren't jokes. Can I put up a facts aren't jokes real quick?
Yes, you can. And Sean Griffin is mentioning, I miss Comedy Works and 25-cent chicken wings. We are going to somehow get Don involved in the next edition. The last Monday in February, we'll have another. Is this? Yeah, this is January. See, time flies. Here we are. Gloves are just silencers. They're even more badass. That's because you're in Barrie, where it's kind of doesn't have all the indoors that Montreal does. So we are going to be counting down at 3,
2, 1, beep.
Beep. That has tied it up. Scott is tied it up. This means Erica's going first on a free-for-all round. Erica, you get to be positive but your choice, negative but Scott's choice. Just be entertaining or a roast attack upon the lovable Scott.
I'm not going to make a roast attack upon the lovable Scott. I might make some general threats, not directed towards anyone. But have you noticed that lights come on strings and also that they get really, really hot? I feel like you can do maybe like a Wonder Woman lasso of truth thing. Maybe just like, just I'll try to keep them away from your neck if you're threatening me, but who knows? Also, speaking of Christmas, I have this miniature Christmas tree. I have a lot of ideas for what I'm going to do with it, but none of them are really appropriate to say on air. So, great. You're welcome.
I feel very nervous.
Can I cede my time so Erica can explain what she's doing with that Christmas tree?
No.
I would like an in-depth explanation. And I need it to be graphic.
Is that your time, Scott?
Yeah, I'll use that as my time.
Remember, you're not voting for who's right. You're voting for who's most entertaining. The voting is open. Slido.com. Hashtag BCOM0205. Get your votes in.
Vote for Scott, guys.
I heard they call that tree the loose spruce.
They call your butthole.
Only when they've got the finger cannons in them.
Sean Griffin is saying they second Scott's motion. Shh, guys, you might wake up Rodney. There we go. I think we're going to be calling that one in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Finger guns.
Finger guns. Scott has won that round. Congratulations to Scott. Scott, you have won that round. You have stopped the juggernaut of Erica from making a clean sweep of the game. Congratulations. Please, if anyone has any ideas for BattleCOM battlefields, please send them in to us directly. You can just drop them in the chat, or you can join us on our Facebook group. And don't forget, if you have the time, you can donate to the show, or you could actually use that to find out where the Facebook group is, or our new YouTube channel to make sure that you have subscribed. I'm Paul Ash. We're going to move this all over to just the YouTube channel.
Don't you want to ask people if they have things to plug and their socials?
Yes. Yeah, that was the next step.
Oh, sorry.
On my list. So here we go. And we also have a little bit of stuff that we're going to be plugging as well. We want to point out that Tina Spirals, we want to thank her very much for the use of her image, wearing a classic BattleCOM t-shirt. You can find that and information to the BattleCOM Teespring store on the BattleCOM page. And again, thank you, Tina Spirals. So the Walking Dead, did you guys have a favorite?
I rather enjoyed The Day the World Went Gonzo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big fan of that one.
Yeah, that was the best one, I think.
The Day the World Went Gonzo.
Audibly laughed. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Sean Griffin is also saying the Juggernaut of Erica is a good band name as well. I think that's following the late 1990s formula of a mystical creature and a girl's name, but not sure. Denny Leger is saying thanks all. And this motion graphic is created by Evan C. Abrams, who does tutorials every Sunday morning, which is you can check out on, I think, on YouTube. L Dog is saying the Muppets Take Manhattan from the Zombie Horde.
That was good too.
That's good.
We're going to go through everybody's contacts there. There's Rodney V. Ramsey on Instagram, or it's Rodney_Ramsey on Twitter. That is Rodney Ramsey / McDeadly is Scott Andrew Carter, looking very slashy and deadly in his photo, because he didn't tell me which one to use, so I just picked what I wanted.
It's a good one.
Yeah. And Meletian Falcon on Twitter can also be at Meletian_Falcon on Instagram. And Erica_MTL is on Instagram. You already got my contact. Let's take a look at some of the stuff that you can get in the store, which is also available on the Linktree. We're going to have a little bit of an after show soon as we are just down to the YouTube to talk with everybody. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's keep the fun going and do a little bit of a post game just on YouTube. We'll see you all there.
See you soon.
Okay, Facebook is gone. And Twitter is gone. It's Periscope, but Periscope's going away, but we've been on Twitter. And thank you for everybody who's been watching on Twitch as well. We got new merch. The t-shirts are falling apart. You can get them from the Teespring store. I'm still waiting for my samples to come in. But we are now solely on YouTube. Welcome.
Get the man a shirt.
Serag.
Yeah.
Before I forget, since you have those beautiful pictures of Raul Julia and Jean-Claude Van Damme, I have this hat from a Mr. Big and Tall that is signed to Dr. Steve from Joe Carter, famous Blue Jays player.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very cool. He was at a signing at a Big and Tall's, or he was a...
Nope, I bought this in an auction for $2 from Dr. Steve himself.
Wow.
Dr. Steve's on hard times if he's selling off his Joe Carter signature.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hold on, I have like Joe
lot of
Crowder, was he
questions.
tall? I didn't think he was that tall. Because he wasn't fat, so he's not big.
I think he was around 6'4". He's a pretty big dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a big proponent of selling glucosamine and chondroitin now. So if you guys have any arthritic pains, listen to Joe Carter and get some glucosamine and chondroitin.
Okay. So he's not one of the many athletes trying to sell me, or like ex-athletes lately who's been trying to sell me like steroids or whatever it is. That,
No.
like...
No, he's CBD, glucosamine, and chondroitin only.
That's why you're the fan.
Guys,
All right.
L
Dog is wanted to point out that Scott now goes by Dr. Steve now.
Guys,
I think I'm
gonna go raise my son a bit.
Why would you do that? He's turning out just.
He's turned out great.
I know. I think Rodney needs to do a little bit of work. He didn't help Daddy win those rounds.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's true. You know what, Rodney? One of us does have to raise our son. So.
Yeah. All right. That was awesome, guys. So nice to...
All right.
It's great seeing you, Rodney.
Thanks, Rodney.
Love you.
Love
Good seeing you. Thank you. Anyone that we still have people tuning in. We still have most of the watch, which is great.
Whoa.
So if anyone has any questions for the battlers, if any of the battlers want to mention some of the stuff that they have coming up, feel free to do so.
You can find me in Red Dead Redemption 2, just cowboy shit. But actually, I don't play online, so don't at me. Don't actually ask me to play with you, because I won't.
So first, I want to high praise to Erica, who was able to fill in at.
Yeah, great job, Erica.
Thanks, guys. I didn't think I would win, but hooray! I guess.
I kind of thought you would pick yourself for the sidekick one, to be honest. Like, we know we made the joke there in the show, but I feel like I just was like, oh, she's in it now. She's totally picked herself for sidekick.
Why didn't I literally have a list of like 15 sidekicks, and I'm not even on it.
Well, that's good.
You're not a sidekick.
Exactly.
You are definitely the lead here. Also, we had a comment come in through Slido for the Waka Waka Dead is for zombie bear rains.
That's extremely creative.
It's a little bit. I think it has to be said. It says for zombie bear rains. Might go with a little bit. Tim Rowcliffe wants to know what your thoughts are on Godzilla versus Kong. Have you seen the new trailer, Erica?
I have not seen the new trailer, and up until about 2 p.m. today, I thought everyone was talking about it as a joke. I did not realize that it was a real thing that exists.
I straight up thought it came out, but like they just released it like on Netflix or HBO or whatever it was. But I saw the trailer. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of people complaining that Kong is way too big, but the thing is, that was just baby Kong that we saw in
Skull Island,
the last Kong movie. Kong.
Yeah. Okay, that was just a baby Kong. So now we got Donkey Kong. And, okay. Well, look,
next will be Donkey Kong Jr.
Donkey Kong Jr. I'm just honestly, you could give me Godzilla versus Mary Poppins. I'll watch anything new at this point. I don't care. Just give me
I love how you just mentioned two classic characters. I'll watch anything new.
Anything new. Oh yeah. I mean, just like just give me like any kind of thing that I haven't seen. Like last year, all I did was watch Street Fighter the movie.
Listen, I just spent the last 3 weeks doing nothing. I watched 12 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race in 3 weeks.
That is the best way to do it.
I just don't have anything else to watch now.
Yeah.
I'm done.
The current 13th season of RuPaul's Drag Race?
It's bullshit, and you know that, Erica.
Honestly, this season, there is one queen on this season that I'm just not here for. But otherwise, I mean, we'll see where it goes. But yeah, no, it's like
I like that.
L Dog is chewing on Scott a little bit for his cool down tube.
He's just having a jazz cigarette, L Dog.
And L Dog is just going classic.
It's actually a clove cigarette, guys.
Oh, right.
Oh, I had no idea you were goth, Scott. That white T-shirt's really not selling it. Yeah, Sean Griffin is saying it was fine. I guess the Kong. Oh,
Yeah.
hold it. No. I missed he watched his first. Finished his first watch of Game of Thrones 2 days ago. It was fine. That last 2-3 seasons, it began to really sort of tank as soon as they started teleporting everywhere, without saying they were teleporting anywhere.
They did?
They went like very quickly from point A to point B when it wasn't like
it used to be like things could happen while somebody else was traveling somewhere, and then all of a sudden messages became like cell phone messages. But L Dog is explaining why they're complaining. He's bogarting.
He's bogarting.
All right, my question for all the battlers: what is your comfort movie? Like what when you're down, when you're feeling a little bit of the stress over all of this, and you watchers out there too, let us know what movie that you like to watch that is your comfort movie. Sort of like I'm feeling down. This will bring me up. This will help me fight the blues. Let's do this.
There's so many.
Yeah. I know one right away, off the top of my head, immediately. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I'll watch whenever I'm sad, and then I'll have a good cry, and I'll laugh, and it's probably the best movie ever made.
It is.
Boom. It is one of the best all-round movies ever made.
Yeah.
Sean Griffin is saying she's out of my league.
Really? Jay Baruchel.
Yeah.
He's actually, it's not the movie. He's just saying that about Emily.
The T.J. Miller vehicle, she's out of my league?
Who's out of my league? The Sean Connery-led League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
He's saying he absolutely adores the film. I'm not judging at all. Tim Rockcliffe is saying The Blues Brothers, another classic. It held the record for the longest time of the most amount of police cars wrecked in one film. And that was before they CGI'd it with the Fast and the Furious films. I'm not sure what film actually holds that title now.
You can't see it, but above the door frame right here, I have a framed Blues Brothers record, like the OG one. I love Blues Brothers. I could watch that.
I feel like there needs to be a whole show about Serag's memorabilia.
I got so much garbage. All right,
use StreamYards. Use StreamYards.
There we go.
I got so much garbage. Well, no, call it Stuff and Things.
Yeah, you're right.
Stuff and Things. Serag Stuff and Things. Not stuffing things.
We're gonna stuff it right up the tree hole.
Emily Slater is laughing. I don't know if she's laughing at Sean Griffin or.
It's because I was funny.
But yeah, no judgment. Look, Sean, you can judge. One of my favorite comfort films is Mortal Kombat. I unironically love that movie. I think it's so like dumb and great and funny and like the fights suck, but it's like Power Rangers. It's everyone's just flipping around acting like that's a kick. It's great. Pure. Wow, I love it.
And Sean Griffin saying Jay Baruchel and Alice Eve. What is not to like?
Alice Eve.
Definitely agree. I'm gonna throw this one out there, and anyone is I'm gonna give it a moment. Let people try to guess what I'm about to say. And Tim Rockcliffe is saying Barbarella is also a favorite.
Yes.
Just tell us the movie.
Well, giving people a chance, so in case there's any lag to say what they think it is. L Dog is saying Clue, Adventures in Babysitting, which has D'Onofrio playing another Marvel character or being mistaken for another Marvel character in that one. Oh. So the guy that played the Kingpin gets mistaken as Thor in that. So 10 Things I Hate About You. I Know What You Did Last Summer. The Goonies. Great thing. Like we got another 10 Things About You call out. I'm going to say The Commitments, especially anyone who loves to perform. The Commitments is an awesome film, and it's got a great message and incredible music all the way through.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Paul's favorite movie is like a weird fever dream. I can't remember the name, but it came up on BattleCOM a bunch of times. The one you're referring to, and I really do enjoy the film, though it's not a comfort food film, is Radioactive Dreams. Yeah. All boys like The Commitments. L-Dog is thrown out. It's actually, but not Commitment. Hitting down heavy, L-Dog. Boom.
Yeah, I get it.
High fives all over.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Well, dog.
There is a what was it? Oh yeah, even the author of the book, The Commitments, said the movie is better than the book.
That's probably accurate because I didn't know it was a book, and I've seen that movie like 15 times, maybe.
It was Roddy Doyle's Roddy Doyle. I think that's the name. I don't see it on this bookshelf. It's probably on one of the other ones. But yeah, there's the entire Barrytown trilogy of films, which are based on that, but only one was directed by Robert Altman. And Tim Rockcliffe, he cries every time he watches The Magnificent Seven.
That's the most sad thing I've ever heard. I love it. God bless you, Tim.
Magnificent Seven. Yeah.
I bet you Tim knows a lot about war history too.
Tim, do you play Red Dead Redemption? Do you want to not play with me? Let's talk about it.
Red Dead Online is out, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
It's huge.
It is.
I will play it probably eventually, but I don't want to advertise it.
Again, we don't have sponsors for the show, so maybe I should get off my ass and get people to try to sponsor, because we name drop so much stuff on the show. I want to be thanking everybody out there who has been part of the show tonight. I want a big win for Erica taking 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Scott won the last round.
I did.
I won the last round.
I don't know why I'm sounding surprised. Scott,
with those finger guns? How was he
Don't
not
worry,
winning?
we're all surprised.
you know what? The one thing I'm very surprised did not get mentioned is, especially with holiday decorations, I have seen Scott's finger guns get completely taken out by just one pair of finger cuffs. Chinese New Year, and Scott is disarmed.
You just can't get out of that. Like, I don't know how you do it. You pull and it gets tighter.
It's your only weakness. It's your kryptonite.
Yeah. Sean Griffin gets emotional watching Back to the Future.
Oh, I have watched Back to the Future so many times since all of this started. And
is it because of latent Oedipal complexes? That's all that Back to the Future is to me.
I mean, we know that, Scott. That we know.
I think that's is that 3 that happens in? Not.
No, that's the first one.
Yeah.
You're right. The first one, right? Yeah.
He's gonna sleep with his mom. It's very erotic.
It's off-putting. It is otherwise kind of a perfect movie, but
or an even more perfect movie.
All right, Tim Rockcliffe is saying, if you want old, The General with Buster Keaton,
nice.
or The Dictator with Chaplin, which is less relevant right now, but it was like last year. And Scott, why are you being so creepy with Erica today? It's great seeing Erica blush.
We haven't seen each other in months. We need to let all of this out because it's just been pent up. We just need to let out the creep factor, you know? Am I right, Scott?
Exactly. Damn right.
I think we have reached that time, unless anyone else has some questions for suggestions of people to do while they wait for the February, the next BattleCOM edition. Does anyone have any other suggestions that we should talk about for people? Because the next one's coming soon. It's going to be February 22nd. So that's just
it's coming at
4 weeks away. 4 weeks away.
Yeah.
5 weeks away. Around there.
A month away. That's
a month away. It's a month away. And L-Dog is as you were. Now that we've Scott has been appropriately slapped down. Tim Rockcliffe is saying good night. I immediately saw that as knit. What is knit? It's good night. Good night from Barrie, Ontario. Good night from Montreal over here. Scott, you want to wave in with?
Good night from Abu Dhabi on Fight Island.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely want to get those FBI guys to get their overtime watching the full extended version.
Sorry.
Aw, kitty.
Yeah, there's a kid.
DC is out.
All right.
Thank you, thank you, Sean, for watching. Thank
night,
you, Tim,
everyone.
for watching. Thank you, L Dog, everybody who's been watching. You've been all fantastic, and so glad that you've all been here. And L Dogs, Ox.
Oh,
I don't know if that means it's
Okay.
that
Hug
Scott is
kiss.
now.
I believe it's a hug kiss.
Oh, it's a hug.
Aw.
It's a hug kiss. I thought Scott was now bogarting the OxyContin.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, that's
so
it.
so
As he does.
now we're also gonna get
Your FBI.
not just FBI. At that point, we're getting into
FDA. Yeah.
well, FDA, but
Yeah.
ATF.
Ooh.
Don't they handle drugs? No, DEA.
No, DEA does.
WTF? I don't know.
WTF.
You got Mark Maron on your ass.
There we are. That's our sign off. Everyone have a pleasant